Set all the lights off again, please. Make it purple.
Annoying.
You find this annoying, do you? Do you find me annoying? Do you want us to leave?
It's mine.
What's yours?
A child.
Can you step back, please? Cattle.
That's being held.
Shouldn't they have? They're held so still. Have you decided whether it's Spanish?
What's the child's name?
Nothing.
Did you lose the baby?
So I'm still exactly where you were.
What if one of you want to come back in a minute with us and then swap?
Come and tell us your story.
Phil. Sometimes.
Well, talk a bit more. Tell us your story. How do you feel?
We're back up to the where you felt something.
So I was walking like this, and then I got to the here, just got past the room, and I went towards the railing. And I feel like he's here, or someone's here.
Could have been the same person going between the two cells.
Could have been, but I feel freezing right here.
Friend. I'm tired.
Are you tired of us being here? Tell us more. Are you able to make a noise and show us where you are?
With the team feeling the spirits of the chapel had become exhausted, we and the rest of the group moved up to C Wing to rejoin the rest of the GSI team.
Is that our floor? Is that our floor?
Yeah. Is that us?
Yeah.
We are a bit scared, but I think being scared is
Really cold in there.
Yeah.
It's much colder
Are
in
you
there.
scared too? I'm cold. No, I'm quite. The back of my neck's really cold.
I'm really cold.
I think I'm just scared to be here.
Are there any spirits on these 2 floors with us? Can you make a noise for us? Can you tap on something? Slam one of the cell doors?
I think I might give him some space because I am very warm. You're warm? I'm very warm.
I want to go back to that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, all good.
Can you whisper?
Okay guys, so I'm in this cell. Last person was in it, said they felt like they were getting pushed. There's a spirit in here with me, can you come forward and show yourself? Is anyone in this cell, can they come forward?
that?
You want to sit in the shower cell with me? I'm standing back here. Come forward and close the door. Come on, use all your energy, close the door. Use my energy.
But he's hiding, he's worried about all the people, so I think if I get a chair, no, it's what I'm feeling. No.
Come on, close the door. You can do it.
There's railings, it's shaking.
I leant on it, but I don't think
Was it that
this
one?
side would affect you.
There's something in this now.
There's something in the cell?
Yeah. Yeah, isn't it now?
Can you make a noise in that cell for us?
Come on, come forward. Sort of tiny sink. The idea is the toilet.
Are these the two brothers playing with us? Is one down here and one up there? That was it. That was that noise.
Yeah. Right, so I'm in this cell on my own. Someone's just seen a shadow come in here, so I've come in to investigate. The K2 is showing 24.2. It was 25.5 out there in the corridor, so it's dropped by just over a degree coming in here. If you're in here with me, can you make yourself known? Can you make a sound?
One of the things that I said earlier downstairs, remember about being medieval? The guide was down there chatting away and he went, yeah, this used to be a castle.
Yeah, I found that out earlier. Before the guy
11:54 or something, I think it was.
I said 11:58. I got that number coming through, 11:58.
Can you tap me on the shoulder? Shut the door.
Yeah. Where's Ron?
Are you one of the brothers that was in the chapel with us earlier? The temperature's flickering on 24 now. Can you make the temperature drop to 23 if you're in here with me?
There's a small movement in the back.
In that cell?
No, it's just behind John, not from there. Sometimes it's just moving around like that just to see if it's catching the light any different. So it was fleeting.
If you're one of the brothers, come and say hello, we're not here to hurt you. You said that one of the brothers was wrongly accused. You're in the wrong place at the wrong time. Is that you here?
C-Wing appeared to have energy coming from all over the place, but with Stranger Nights and the public heading for a break, it was now time for John to try and contact whatever spirit was trying to come through and pass on its important message to the team.
Okay, so all these people that are here with me now, they don't mean any harm, so what do you want to tell me? Come forward. Don't be afraid. What do you want to tell me? Is it a message for somebody else? Or do you just want somebody to know what your message is? Come forward. You don't have to be afraid. Were you a prisoner here? Okay. So the picture I'm being shown, he was a prisoner. He was dressed in some sort sort of prison clothes, but they don't look right. They look damaged, torn, and dirty. And he's doing that, and he's got chains, but the chains are rusty. You didn't die here, did you? Where did you die? All I'm seeing at the moment is this, with the chain banging. So, are you saying them chains was on you incorrectly? Were you an innocent person?
Is he English, John?
He's just stood there at the moment, Ralph. But he died away from here. Did you escape? He escaped. So why are the chains rusty? Tell me what happened to you. Go on. Okay. He's not doing this anymore, but what I can is show me a picture of a bridge. It's an old stone bridge with 2 arches.
Right.
Did you go into the river? You drowned. This bloke escaped and he drowned. And that's the rust on the chains. It's the chains that stopped him from being able to swim, and they was heavy. And so you drowned. You fell in the river at this bridge and drowned. Were you innocent? So you drowned. I don't.
Was his body found? Was he taken out of the river there?
Were you found? Because they was looking for you because you escaped.
Was it the river or was it the sea?
It was the river. Can you give me a location? Where was it? Do you know how to write? Can you spell? I'm not good at charades, dude. Is there somebody get the phone out? Ready? Okay, if you tell me where it was, do it letter by letter. If you think you can spell it. Where was it you died? H A N G Is that M or N? M N M N S C O T A G G. Is that it? What does that spell?
Nothing.
It doesn't spell anything, but if you add in letters, it does look like Hangman's Cottage. If that holds any relevance.
When you said that, Chelsea, I had this wave over me. So Chelsea's correct. Is that where you died, Hangman's Cottage? So, just to clarify, your message is you were innocent, you were going to die here, so you escaped. You got to Hangman's Cottage but drowned in the river. Is that correct?
Can you give us a name?
Can you give me a name, please? What is your name? That's really not helping.
Have they confirmed that they are tied to the prison?
There was a prisoner.
Are they earlier than the prison though?
No, there was a prisoner.
Prisoner, what year?
What's your name? What's your name? I'm getting Ben coming through, but it's not Ben. I just think that's a fake name.
We had Ben come through. We've had Ben come through a couple of times, and he's the Ben we got in the chapel. Similar thing, kept saying that they were helping, that they weren't guilty, I think, or something like that. One of the girls from the group has the notes, but something about children and helping.
Is Ben your real name? I think that's it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Ben, if you are called Ben, thank you. I hope I've interpreted that right for you, and at least if so, then somebody knows your message. And if you were indeed innocent, I suppose we're sorry. I actually feel like I'm crying. Fucking Jaspers.
How do you feel, John?
Upset. Yeah.
That's interesting.
What do you verify?
The only thing that verifies the fact that you feel upset and what did.
With John left feeling emotional and drained, the team decided to take a short break so he could compose himself and carry on. However, Rob had a little piece of information to share with the group. With the rest of the team heading for the break room, Rob headed outside for a quiet cigarette. Outside, Rob found Ed the historian, and they began chatting about the message that had come through to John. Unfortunately, at this time, no one had picked up on the fact that the microphone was not currently on. I will do my best to relay the conversation in full to you now as I saw it on that night. Before Rob had barely begun the explanation, Ed asked to see John and have him explain the message in more detail himself, and so Rob called the team back outside. John then recited the message exactly as it had come through to him, with Ed just simply listening until John had finished. Ed asked the team if they would like some clarification on the matter, and then went on to explain in detail the meanings behind the message John had received. There was a prisoner who was supposedly innocent who did indeed escape, and in an attempt to flee he followed the river which ran alongside the prison grounds. This subsequently led him onto a bridge out in front of a building known as Hangman's Cottage, which Ed explained was where the executioner would have lived, hence the name of the cottage. It is at this bridge where he fell into the water and drowned due to the heavy iron chains bound around his wrists. Ed said he did not know the first prisoner's name, but then went on to tell us that around the same time period, another prisoner also escaped and his name was Benjamin. For us as a team and for you guys watching at home, this is an amazing, unexpected and unusual turn of events. Before we leave you for tonight, I would like to add this final thought. However you interpret the authenticity of John's message, let me first assure you that none of the GSI or Stranger Nights teams had told John anything regarding tonight's location. Nothing about the building or the occupants at any time during the build-up or the journey down. Ed also clarified to the camera that he had had no one-to-one interaction with John prior to this message, or shared any of this information with him during the night. Ed assured us all that John could not have known any of these facts prior to the night and was just as shocked at the accuracy of the message as we all were. We all recall the name Ben cropping up a lot during tonight's investigation. However, we have no way of clarifying if this is the same spirit or just a coincidence. We will leave this for you to decide. Thanks for joining us tonight, and remember, for the GSI team, fear is not an option. Good night.
Hey, son.
Whoever spoke last is just called you a wanker.
I've asked some questions, but you've not answered yet. Do you know my name?
Yes, you go.
Well, if you're in here with me.
Swear to God, I'd listen to something like that.
Let's go! GSI, G.S.I investigators. They go all across the nation, find them ghosts, no hesitation. Day or night they'll find the poltergeist, they'll put it on ice. Day or night they got you in their sight, you in for a fright. They are GSI, G.S.I investigators. They are GSI, G.S.I investigators. They go all across the nation, find them ghosts, no hesitation. If you need some information, got a spooky situation, GSI.